with the knowledge of the Magi.
Your state, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Didgeridoo, and I have 99 problems, but boss battles are not one of those problems. If you are experiencing boss problems, you have my sympathies. Son. Yes, it is time at last for the epic confrontation with our favourite mage and aspiring rap sensation. Are you excited? You better be. You bastard. Anyway, the major gimmick here, if that's what you want to call it, is that Hector keeps changing his elemental affinity, which affects the element he attacks with and his resistances. Right now he's using the ice element, but throughout the course of the battle he can switch into fire, lightning or dark modes. In ice mode he's vulnerable to lightning, in fire mode he's vulnerable to ice, and in lightning mode he's vulnerable to fire. And God help you if he goes dark, because then he becomes immune to fire, ice and lightning damage, which means that holy damage is your only viable option, aside from physical damage, which always works equally well. Because of that, I personally find that it's a lot simpler to just not bother trying to hit him with his weaknesses and just stick to physical damage, because it's always guaranteed to work. I mean, if you bring weapons that do various types of damage, yes, you'll be able to hit him with his weakness at any given time, but conversely, most of your special weapons like the bat and the katana do physical damage, and because they're so much more powerful than regular weapons, it balances out. That is, assuming you still have these items, of course. If not, then yes, you might be better off going with a more diverse weapon loadout. But even then, you still have to worry about characters not being able to use certain weapons very well. If, for example, you bring a staff to do fire damage and he's in lightning mode, then yes, Sierra will be tearing things up as she always does. But what are the other two characters supposed to do? Nothing, because none of the other characters can use staves properly. And he's resistant to everything he isn't weak to, aside from, as I said, physical damage. That, and of course, you have to leave a slot open for a physical or holy weapon anyway, because if you haven't done that and he goes into dark mode, you are in trouble. So, the way I see it, why not just go the whole hog? As you can probably tell already, I'm not going to be able to do my usual trick of killing the boss before they even know what is up, simply because Hector has so many hit points. He's not really difficult, he just takes a long time to beat. Well, I say he's not difficult. If you don't know what to expect, and you're not stupidly overpowered like I am, he'd probably give you a fair bit of trouble. Not least because if you attack him with the wrong element, he'll absorb the damage and recover health. Very bad if you decided to use an overskill at that point. Kind of sucks that Serene's best weapon is a bat. I mean, it feels wrong to have her doing anything other than just tearing things up with a scythe. Oh well, needs must. Mr. Bat the Third! No! Oh, didn't even notice they'd only had one charge left, otherwise I wouldn't have. Oh dear. Okay, a moment of silence, I think, for this loyal bat that has served us so well. Alright, that's enough. Anyway, this shouldn't take much longer, just have to suck this down and then we'll have and finish with Hector, you son of a bitch. How long do you want this video to be? Well, just gonna have to wait for them to thaw out, I suppose. It shouldn't take too long. Oh, that really didn't take long. Although it'd be nice to have Ein back in action, since that's who we actually need. Come on, Ein. Come on. There we go. Well, let's just hope Hector doesn't get to attack again. Otherwise that might happen a second time. Nope, we're good. Alright, this has gone on far too long. Time to end it. And so Hector went the way of Vanilla Ice. Tragic. Anyway, in case you didn't get the notice, short daily updates from now on. The finale is ready and it is coming soon to a visual display unit near you. Your homework for today is, quite simply, get excited. Until then, I've been Didgeridoo. Good night.